Hello everyone. In our previous videos of the Learn Python series, we discussed the print, input, if-else functions and variables used in Python. In this video, we will discuss about for and while loop. For and while loops are used for iteration, allowing a block of code to be executed multiple times. So let us start with the code. So the very first program will be table of a number using for loop. So for that we will write for I in range, and then we will give the range for I, which in this case will be from n to 10 into n plus 1 comma n. So here n will be an integer input by the user, then we will print I. So what I have written in this code is, first I have taken an input from the user and then I have given a range to I. By default, this for loop will take the value of I, first value of I as n, and it will take it to 10n plus 1 with a difference of n. It means the very first value of I will be n, then second value will be 2n, 3n, 4n and so on, because we have defined that it has to take the difference of n. For example, if we take the value of n as 4, say, then first value of I will be 4. It will print 4. Then second value of I will be 2n, that is 8. Then it will print 8. And it will print till it is equal to 10 into n, because the upper limit of the range is not considered. So it will not go up to 10n plus 1. Instead, the value of I will go up to 10 into n only. Let's run this program. So see, here it has written the table of a number 4 till 40. Let us try with 20. So it has written the table of 20 as well. Now let us write some another program. That is to write the odd numbers from 1 to 50. Here we'll write for I in range, and range will be from 1 to 50 plus 1 with a difference of 2, because odd numbers are with a difference of 2, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So we have given 2 here, and its range is from 1 to 51, because as I said before, the last number is not considered. So I will go up to 1 to 50, and that is what we need in the question. Let us comment this also. Now we will print I and see the results. It is showing some error here. Now we need to debug it. So we have not put a colon sign, that is seen clearly. So it has written all the odd numbers between 1 to 50. We can also do it like we can input the range from the user. If we, instead of 1, we'll take any random variable a and input it from the user, and a second variable b. Then instead of 1 here, we can write a to b plus 1 with a difference of 2. That can be done as well. Now the third program is to take out the factorial of a number. So let us consider a variable, let it be fact. Fact means factorial for me. For I in range, I will give the range as 1 to n plus 1 this time, and a colon sign, and factorial is equals to factorial multiplied by I, and then at the last we will print factorial. So how it will work is, first we have given an initial value of factorial which is 1. First of all, how do we take out the factorial of a number? So if we want to take out the factorial of n factorial, then it will be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 till 1. For example, if it's 4, then 4 factorial is equal to 4 into 4 minus 1 into 4 minus 2 into 4 minus 3, which is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So here we have considered factorial equals to 1 initially, and then we have put this for loop with I in range 1 to n plus 1. That is, I will go from 1 to n because last limit is not included. So factorial is equals to factorial into I. Let us take some example. Let us say that n is 4. Then factorial is 1 initially. I is 1. So factorial will be 1 into 1. So factorial is 1. Now I is 2. So factorial will be 1 into 2. Factorial will be 2 now. I is 3. Then factorial will be 2 into 3, which is 6. Then I is equal to 4, and factorial will be 6 into 4, which is 24. Then I will be 5, but it will not go further because I is already given a range 1 to n plus 1. So it will not consider I being 5, and it will exit the for loop, and then it will print the factorial's value, which is 24. And you know the factorial of 4 is 24, which is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is 24. Let us run this program. It is given some error. Alright, we have not input our n is equals to integer input, enter a number. Let's save the program and run it. Let it be 4 only. So you can see the answer is 24. Even if we take a big number, then it will calculate the value of the factorial. It's too big. Okay, now let us move with another program. These programs were using for loop. Next will be while loop. With this, the very first program will be to print first 10 integers with the squares. First 10 integers with the squares. That is, we need to print like 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16, and so on. First, we'll give the value to variable I as 1, and we will input the condition I should be less than 11. A colon sign is must. Then we will print I is equals to I. Then we will print I into I. And then I equals to I plus 1. So here what have we written is, first initially we have given the value of 1 to I, and then we have started the while loop which says that I will continue till it is less than 11. That means it will continue from 1 to 10. So it will print I first, and then it will print I square, and then I will be I plus 1. But this I and I square will come in two different lines. Let us save and just see. See, this is coming 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16. They are coming in different lines. If we want them to be in the same line, then we'll just give the value to end, which is by default /n, that is next line. So we can give a space to the value of n. We'll save it and then we'll run the program. See, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, they are coming in the same line. If you want this program to not to be first 10 integers, instead it should be first 20 integers, then you can simply write I is less than or equal to 20 or I is less than 21. Okay, so let us move with another program, which is to print even numbers between the numbers input by the user. Even numbers between the numbers input by the user. So those numbers should be excluded which are input by the user. Only the numbers between them, even numbers between them, should be printed. So first we will input one number. Let us copy it from here. Let the variable be I this time. And second variable be b. This number should be greater than the first number. We will put if I is divisible by 2, then we'll start the while loop. I is less than b minus 2. And then we'll print I plus 2 and I equals to I plus 2. But if it is not divisible by 2, then it will go to this loop. Y is less than b minus 1, and it will print I plus 1. It should be indented because it is inside the while loop, and I will be I plus 2. First let us see the output of this, and then I will explain you how this is working. Let the first number be 2, second would be 20. Then see, it has printed all the even numbers between 2 and 20, which is from 4 to 18. So how this works is, if let us take different examples. If I be 2 and B be 20, then I is indeed divisible by 2. Then it will follow this while loop. Then it will go to this loop, and i's value will be continued till b minus 2, which is till 18, but the last number is not included, so it will go till 17. Alright, then I was 2 here, so 2 is less than 18. Okay, then it will print 4. As you can see here, it has printed 4. Then I will be I plus 2, I is 2, so 2, let us write in comment here, I is 2, then I will be I plus 2 plus 2, which is 4. Then 4 is again less than 18. So it will print 6, and then it will come here again, and I will be 4 plus 2, which is 6 this time, and this will continue till I is 16. Then 16 is again less than 18, and then it will print 18 here, and then it will come here and it will be i's value will be 18. Now 18 is not less than 18, it is equal to 18, so the loop will stop here and the values are already printed, as you can see here, from 4 to 18. If let us say I is not an even integer, if I be 3 and second number be 20, let's say, then again the results are same because 2 was excluded from here and 3 is not an even integer. So now our I is 3, so it will follow the else condition because I is not divisible by 2. Then it will follow this while loop, and in this I is less than b minus 1, so 3 is less than 19, and it will print 3 is less than 19 and it will print 4 because I plus 1 is to be printed. Then it will come here and I equals to I plus 2, so I will be 3 plus 2 equals to 5. Then again 5 is less than 19, then it will print 6 and it will again come here and value of I will be 7. Like this the loop will go on until the value of I is less than 19. Alright, this can be written in a shorter way, so let us see that also. But first let's just comment this. So another shortened way of writing this is to put I is divisible by 2 and print, my bad, we have to indent only once, 4 spaces are required before print and for loop. X for x in range I plus 2 comma b comma 2. So here our x is going from I plus 2 to b with a difference of 2. Else print x for x and range I plus 1 comma b comma 2. So you can see it is written a similar way as we have written this, that if I is divisible by 2, then it will print x when x is within the range I plus 2 to b, where b is excluded and I plus 2 is included with a difference of 2. As if I is not divisible by 2, then it will print x from range I plus 1 comma b, where b is not included and I plus 1 is included with a difference of 2. So it is written the similar way as we have written this, but this is a shortened way to write this. Let us test this program. Let us give the same numbers 2 and 20, and you can see we have got the same output. Just the difference is the way of writing. Now our next program is to find the sum of n natural numbers. Now first pause the video and try writing the code yourself, and then we will discuss. I hope you have tried. Now let us see the answer. First this has to comment it. Now let us take n as a variable. So here we need to find the sum of n natural numbers. That means if n be 4, then we need to find 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So we already know the formula for this, which is half into n plus 1. So let us take a variable named sum is equals to n into n plus 1, and this has to be divided by 2, n into n plus 1 by 2. Then print sum. Let us save this and execute. There is some error. Let's find it. Alright, we haven't commented this. Let the number be 4, and we can see our answer is 10. 1 plus 2, which is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So the answer is correct. Another program also. Let us try writing this in another way by using for loop. So first we will give value to sum, which is 0. Then we'll again input. Let's take the same variable here also. For I in range. Here our range will be from 1 to n plus 1, because we want I to go from 1 with n plus 1 excluded. Sum is equals to sum plus I, and then at the last we will print sum. You might think, why haven't we intended or given 4 spaces before print? This is because we want this for loop to change the value of sum till I is equal to n, and then at the last we print sum. It's okay if you don't got it. I'll explain you with an example. If we take n is equals to 4, if n is 4, then I will go from 1 to 5 with 1 included and 5 excluded. So when I is 1, then sum will be sum plus I. Initial value of sum we have already given here, which is 0. So 0 plus 1, which is 1. Then we don't want 1 to be printed here. Instead we want I to go again for loop. So print is not, we haven't given any space before print, and we again go to for loop. Then I will be, I is to here, and then sum will be 1 plus 2, which is 3. Now again it will go up to for loop and I is 3 this time, and then sum will be 3 plus 3, which is 6. Now I will be 4 this time, and it's allowed, so I equals to 4, and sum will be 4 plus 6, which is 10. So sum is 10 now, and if we go again to for loop, then I will be 5, but it does not contain 5 value because it will contain from 1 to n only, and our n is 4. So it will exit for loop and it will print the value of sum, and sum is 10. So we have already seen here, when n is 4, our answer is 10. I hope you are getting the logic behind it. Now let us make this program using while loop. We will again give sum is equals sum value as 0. Then we'll input, and we take the same variable n. I is 1 while I is less than n plus 1. Sum is equals to sum plus I equals to I plus 1, and then we'll print sum at the last. So again we have given the value of sum as 0, and then we have input a number. Here in for loop we have already written in the range that first value of I will be 1, but here we need to mention that I is 1, and in while loop a condition is mentioned that it should be less than n plus 1, means it will go till n, like in the above case also. So sum is equals to sum plus I, and I's value should be increased by 1, that is I is equals to I plus 1, and after the while loop is completed and we exit that, and then we will print sum. So like the above for loop, first we saw that the value of I was changing, and then the sum was changing, and then we printed it after we got the final value of sum. So likewise here also we will print after we get the final value of sum. Let us run this program and take the same number 4. So the answer is again 10. So this was all for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more coding content. Happy coding!